Hi there, this is Bonnie and welcome to my Tuckerville Home Kitchen. Listen, you know I love apple picking season, and one of the main reasons I love it is because I get to make up a nice batch of applesauce, homemade applesauce from good apples. Over the weekend, my hubby and I ventured out and we picked apples, and I am going to show you how, first of all, how easy it is, and also share with you my recipe for homemade applesauce. So to get started, you're going to need apples, of course. And what I do is I make sure that I wash them well, because although I think they're organic, you want to make sure that you give them a good wash. So I normally will soak them in water, in a bowl of water, and just give them a nice little brushing with your vegetable cleaner or your vegetable brush, and then give them a nice little rinse after that. You can also add a little baking soda to the water for them to soak in just a little bit, and it will remove any residue that might be dwelling or lingering on the apples. And after you do that, you're going to need, now I've started cutting up apples here, oops, and I have, this is about 8 to 10 cups of apples, and I'm going to show you just how big the chunks need to be, not terribly large. And just go ahead and cut them up. And again, I've already cut up the bulk of what I need for this recipe. And you don't need to worry about them turning brown, because you're going to be adding cinnamon is your next ingredient. And for this size pot, you can see here, I had about 2 tablespoons of cinnamon. I don't want it to overpower. I want to make sure that the apple flavor comes through. So about 2 tablespoons of cinnamon, or a little less if you like. I think maybe I'm going to do 1.5 tablespoons. And you always need just a little pinch of salt, because what the salt does is it seems to wake everything up. So I do just a little pinch of kosher salt. And for this size pot, which is about 8 to 10 cups of apples, I'm going to add 2 cups of pure apple cider. Make sure you get one, especially if you're going to be storing in the shelves or if you're going to be feeding this to babies, make sure you get one that's pasteurized. That way all of the bacteria or what have you has been killed and taken from the apple cider. But pure apple cider, not one that has sugar added, because this is going to add the sweetness that you need to your apples. And we're going to pour that in. And that's pretty much all the ingredients you need for your apple sauce. We're going to put a lid on, and we're going to go ahead and cook this. And once they're tender, we're going to come back and I'm going to show you how I jar up my apple sauce. So stay tuned. And this, my dear, is absolute goodness. Look at that. Look at that applesauce. This is homemade. You know exactly what's in it. There are no fillers, no additives, nothing except pure goodness. Now, if you don't like as much cinnamon, you can lessen it. I happen to love cinnamon, but you know, make it your own. This is what I like, but you like what you like too. So feel free to modify the amount of cinnamon that you put in, but the basic ingredients being the apples. And by the way, the types of apples you need to make a really good sauce, I would recommend Golden Delicious, as well as Granny Smith and Macintosh are nice combination. The Golden Delicious tend to be a little bit on the sweet side, so if you want a sweet tart kind of thing going on, add the 2 and watch what happens. I have a combination of both. So listen, if you want to make it a little less chunky, you just take out your little potato masher, and you can mash the chunks up a little bit, but they pretty much cook down. Or if you want a real smooth sauce, for instance, if you're doing this for a baby or for a little one, you can also put this in your food processor or in your blender and make it nice and smooth. But this is a really good recipe to have on the shelf, so if you're looking for a good side for like chicken or fish or what have you, a beef, it's a real good one for beef. My family loves it. You can just put this on the shelf, pull it off when you're ready. And if you're a little uncomfortable with leaving it on the shelf. You can also put the jars in the freezer and they will keep just fine. You pull it out a little bit before you get ready to use it so that it has a chance to thaw if you put it in the freezer, and you are good to go. Here's a little batch that I made up. This has been stored in the fridge. Now this one has a little less cinnamon, and I did this one I think actually over the weekend. This was my first batch before I decided to. And this is so good. I love applesauce. Sometimes if I'm looking for something, a little dessert, and I don't want to have all the guilt, I get me a little bowl of applesauce and eat it straight. And it's really, really good. So listen, if you have additional questions regarding this recipe or any recipe that you find here on the channel, you can always hit me up and I'd be more than happy to answer. And the second thing is, please subscribe. The subscription to this channel is free. There are no subscription costs. You just simply hit the subscribe button. I love the fact that you all are liking the videos because we have so many views, but I would love even more if you would subscribe to the channel so that you have direct access, and anytime something happens, you're notified. And if you want to turn off the notifications, you can also do that so that we're not disturbing you. I know there's a lot of information out there and everybody's trying to get your attention, so I respect that. Listen, if you want additional recipes, you can always pick up my cookbook, Farm Girl in the City of Food and Love. You can find it at your favorite bookstore, or you can pick it up on Amazon or on my website, tuckerhillhome.com. Stay tuned. We have some exciting stuff that we're going to be sharing with you over the coming weeks. In the meantime, take care, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.